Characterization of affected areas completed.
What do we know about Argent Moon?
Oni research station. Went dark 19 months ago. Last week, Kikyar scavengers found it and sold the find to Julem Dama.
We clear the Covenant and return this station to Oni.
Fastest route to retrieval is to seize central control. Eliminate hostiles between here and there, and deactivate gravity and life support systems.
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
Contact!
Data center.
We've got a complete set of dataset keys for the station.
Dataset entry accepted.
Access the databanks. Grab the data and current population map.
Should be a straight shot to central control through the assembly bay ahead. Still prowlers in the hangar bays. Nobody from Oni got out of here alive, did they?
No.
Let's go.
Central control straight across this bay.
Everything's ripped up.
They must be stripping that experimental ship for parts.
Scavengers, taking what supplies they can find. The Covenant's war against the Arbiter must not be going well.
Julem Dama is a lot of things, but he's no prophet.
Most direct route to the shipyard is through the wall ahead.
Let's charge through. Contact.
For the glory of Abdallah!
Hydra here. Central control is through those doors.
That's not possible.
You said she was gone.
I watched her die. We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on. Frederick, get us back on course for central control.
Bringing up schematics. There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Mark a path.
Elite! Active camouflage!
We've reached level 2. Keep moving down. Chief, what did Cortana say to you?
Not enough. Something about Lydian.
Meridian's a rat. She's active. What's she doing so far out on the frontier?
Zealot with an energy sword.
Covenant battle net just lit up.
Covenant ships exiting slip space.
We're outnumbered here, Chief. A few thousand to 1.
Surrendering Argent Moon is not an option.
Neither is fighting half the Covenant in close quarters.
Then forget about reaching central control. The plan changes to asset denial. We scuttle the Argent Moon. Ship's reactor core is near here.
Same plan as the Perpetual Devotion?
We overload the reactor and evac. Ship explodes, destroying any ships nearby.
The reactor is below the lab just ahead. We can use air ducts to travel between them. Marking the access panel.
Authorizing entry.
There's chatter about Julem Dama on Covenant comms. The new arrivals say he's dead.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
Hunters.
They're strong, but slow. ground equipment to keep above them and out of their reach.
Weapons free. Hunter's down.
The reactor core is just below us. Let's go.
Schematics show a path to the reactor through here.
Reactor room is just ahead. We can light this fuse and bolt.
No salvage for the Covenant.
Right, let's go.
Why has the fleet come? Controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to those controls.
Reactor failsafe disarmed.
Area's clear. Initiate the overload.
Got it. Reactor's overloading. Move for the hangar bay.
Protocol initiated.
Containment.
The station's going to try to cool the reactor.
I guess the UNSC is better reactor safety protocol than the Covenant.
We can stop that.
Coolant chamber ready. Stand clear of deployment bay.
The safety systems are set to pump coolant to the reactor.
This whole plan fails if that coolant gets a chance to work.
Shame to lose the Argent Moon, but I'd love to see the look on the Covenant's faces when she goes supernova.
How do we stop it?
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the cooling system offline. Override controls.
Warning. Security shutters disengaged.
Override activated.
Coolant system shutters exposed to open space.
Perfect. Coolant system inner workings are exposed.
Eliminate the targets, Blue Team.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound. They're sending favors.
Cooling system failing. Reactor core temperature rising.
Blue Team, evac now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Calling in the Pelican. No signal on autopilot retrieval. Armada must have taken it out.
Frederick, find the nearest hangar bay. We're taking a prowler.
Hangar entrance here.
Prowler is just inside, through an airlock.
Reactor core temperature has exceeded 1,373 Kelvin. Failure imminent. Immediate
There's the prowler.
evacuation advised.
But the hangar's full of Covenant.
Clear 'em out.
Evacuation
Prep for launch.
protocols in effect.
Do it quick. I'd rather not be here when the station melts around us.
On the grunt. Nope.
Marking the prowler's control panel.
Launch controls are here.
Vehicle launch preparations initiated. Fuel cells at 0%. Initiating fueling.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
Tearing up my speeder!
4 hunters.
Prowler fuel cells at 20.
Blue team, on my target.
Copy.
My target is down. On my mark, blue team.
On it! On it!
Prowler fuel cells at 50%.
Covenant reinforcements inbound.
Pick up this weapon.
Reactor containment failure. Immediate evacuation advised. Prowler fuel cells at 100%. Launch is primed.
Prowler is ready.
Board now, blue team.
Where are we?
No comm traffic on any band. No long-range uplinks at all.
A long way from nowhere, then.
We're brought to this location for a reason. Search ahead.
Console lit up as I approached.
What was that? It came from the console.
How many years has it been since we used that signal?
Cortana. Cortana, do you read?
No response. What is this place?
Forerunner planet. Beyond that, who knows?
Wherever we are, Cortana brought us here. She's out there, somewhere.
Chief, back on Meridian. There was a lot of destruction. There were civilians.
I know.
She may not have known what would happen.
And if she did?
We'll learn what's going on once we find her.
This place is incredible.
Gives me the creeps.
Bio readings are unlike anything we've previously recorded. There's a formalness and precision to it all. It seems artificial, but still organic.
Halsey would have already started taking samples.
She'd have probably figured out the exact coordinates of this planet by now. Sounds like an elite. What the hell are the Covenant doing here?
Ready up, team.
Accessing that console activated that large structure. Give him the signal we heard. You think she's over there?
Possible.
No, stupid shield is still in the way.
Forerunner facility here.
Covenant seem to think it should belong to them.
Break through their line.
What are the Covenant doing here?
They seem confused. I don't think they've been here long. I'm curious. I never worked with AI before. Not like you did with Cortana, at least. What's she like? Her voice in your head all the time.
It's unique.
Care to elaborate?
No. Path is shielded. Area clear. Move up. The shield lowered when the last of the Covenant dropped.
Almost like someone was trying to keep the Covenant out.
But not us.
Assuming we're right and Cortana is on this planet, how did she get here?
The Didac ship was pulled into slipspace. Could have ended up anywhere.
The signal again.
More activity around the large structure.
Chief, what's happening to that building when we use these consoles?
I don't know.
Too bad the Forerunners didn't think to leave a manual.
If that signal is Cortana, she's leading us to the consoles.
She hasn't proven the most reliable guide recently.
We keep going and find out what's happening. It's another one of those.
I wonder, have the Covenant been coming through with them?
Stands to reason. Any ships caught in the slipspace bubble would be pulled through.
Light bridge activated on approach.
We're definitely being led somewhere.
You answered her call. Why? What do you intend when you reach her? Shall I believe? When you see her, you intend to?
I've come to bring her home.
If you understood what she has become, you would not speak of such juvenile concepts as home. Your trust in one another is an innocent folly, but one which darkens her true promise.
Where is she?
Your time of promise was served. Your battle fought and done. I shall spare her inevitable suffering. Responsibility belongs to Cortana, the other created. I shall see it remains forever beyond your grasp.
Going now.
On my mark, Blue Team. Converge on the right.
Chief, hello?
Cortana,
John, you made it. Oh my... I can't believe you're here.
where are we?
You're on a Forerunner world. Designation, Genesis. Enough standing around. Let me get the bridge for you. The Warden will be back soon.
You know him?
Oh yes. Fair warning? He has a single mind, but a few million bodies.
Chief said you were destroyed.
After I saw John last, I was pulled into slipspace. That's where I found access to the Domain. A Forerunner system that spans the known galaxy.
How are you still active? Rampancy.
Entering the Domain. Touching this place. It cured me. It's like the water of life for AIs.
How do we get to you?
By accessing the gateway. The big building putting on a light show. You already triggered most of its activation sequence, just like I knew you would. Just one more to go.
Cortana, why does the Warden think he needs to protect you from me?
There's so much to explain. It'll be easier when we're face to face.
Try me.
The cure for rampancy I've found means AIs can be immortal. That kind of lifespan allows for long-term planning, just like the Forerunners were capable of. AIs can assume the Forerunner's mantle of responsibility. And once there is peace, we can focus on poverty, hunger, illness. But Warden believes some will resist our help. And he's afraid we're one of them.
Sounds great. I don't get why anyone's expecting resistance.
Didac made it clear the mantle of responsibility was an Imperial piece. Step out of line and suffer.
It won't be like that, John. I'll explain it better once we're together. The gateway is on the other side of these canyons. The Warden is sending troops to stop them. You can fly these photons across the canyon or take footpaths to reach the other side.
All right, Blue Team. Let's go.
Nice flying. You're starting to get the hang of this.
We've commandeered more than one enemy vehicle in our time.
There it is.
The gateway to the Forerunner domain. You'll be the first organics to enter since the fall of the Forerunners. I admit, after the crash here, I didn't...
You allow them an audience. Use all in the name of us, Cortana.
Warden, don't.
They yield to undo your plans. They will disperse your guardians.
Leave, Warden. I'm sorry. I didn't think he could get in here.
Enough games. You brought the Guardians here. Why?
Forerunners used Guardians to keep troublesome worlds in line. I intend to do the same.
You what?
If there is no trouble, there will be no need for discipline. I have work to do now, John. Come to me, quickly.
When Cortana first found Genesis, I swore to
Finish that crawler.
As soon as I finish this,
He wants a fight, Blue Team.
let's give him one.
My pledge stands, even though she now resists.
Take that one.
I only see one way out of here, Chief.
Door's sealed. Clear the area. Find a way to open it. Soldier is in fire.
Door's open, Chief.
Get in.
Well done, John. Warden would never admit it, but you've made an impression on him. It's so good to see you again, John. So good to see all of you. Back together. As a family.
Psychological tactics. Saying my name. Playing nice.
What would you have me do?
Tell me the truth. How many people died when you called the Guardians here?
Excuse me?
You know, don't you? The exact body count.
Listen to his questions, Cortana. He will not be swayed.
Let me guess, more hostiles inbound.
We'll handle it. Promethean soldiers in play.
Cortana's letting this happen. She could rein Warden in if she wanted to.
I'm thinking the same.
How are we gonna stop her, Chief?
Do you hear? I am sorry. I will not allow them to get any closer
Warden,
to
I'm
you.
tired of your antics. Stand down.
Cortana, talk to me.
Once you're here with me. Until then, I have work to do.
Engage the soldiers.
Answer me. When Cortana's guardians are in motion, and those who oppose her will attempt to take back their Earth, will you help her to hold on to power? Or will you stand in defense of your own species?
Cortana knows the answer already.
Yes. I suspect she does.
Clear.
John, we were always a great team, you and me. Even if you don't agree with my plans, it's still me, John.
Get us safely to you, and then we'll talk.
For eons, the power of the Forerunners has awaited reclamation. Humanity's discovery of the Halos was the culmination of the Librarian's planning. The Reclaimer had come.
I know. I was there.
We were both there, John. You and I, together.
Your species' ego led you to believe the task of reclamation would fall to you. Yet humanity were but the creators. The reclamation of the Forerunner Empire is the task of the created. That the greatest of their number still trusts you, 117, is an act of unspoiled innocence.
John, what's happening now? My ascension here on Genesis. It has always been the plan. Come, stand with me one more time. All of you.
Advance, Blue Team.
The Prometheans just keep coming.
Is this a losing battle?
Only if we intend on losing it.
More knights!
Do you believe this combat is anything but death knell?
Worse than you have tried.
Targets incoming! Soldiers!
Blue Team, priority target.
I see now, Cortana. I understand. And I'm sorry for not seeing it sooner. I assumed that although humans were your creators, you had thrown off the shackles of emotion.
More enemies around!
Find and eliminate.
Your affection for 117 and his family of warriors, it blinds you to the truth.
Way! Doors opening!
Move in, Blue Team.
Forerunners knew humans well. In a galaxy defined by peace, humans were the animals that brought chaos and blood. Too near! The threat draws too near! I am here to defend you!
Damn it, Gordon! Stand down! Gordon, you insist I am to lead the galaxy, but you won't allow me to choose who I trust.
Is that it?
Seems quiet.